Though the cavesandcliffs update has a few more months until it's fully released, we can still think of some ideas that we want Mojang and Microsoft to add into the game. In today's video, I go through your ideas that you guys put in the comment section, part 3 to what I did like a month ago at least. Before we get into it, I'm going to ask you guys to subscribe to the channel. We are almost to 170 subscribers, and I'd like to get to 200 soon, maybe before the 1 year anniversary sort of my channel. I'd like to get there soon, so if you guys could help me get there, I'll be happy. I don't know what else to say. Also, I haven't announced it, but I have a new channel, which I think I briefly talked about in one of my videos, and maybe in a live stream if you catch that one. I didn't really talk about it, but I have a new channel where I do general gaming. It's called Whole Lot Plays. If you guys look in the description and possibly the pinned comment and the top right corner of the screen right now, you will probably see the channel, and click on it. Please subscribe to that channel. I'd like to get that channel to 100 subscribers, just like this one. All the ideas I have compiled on this list are not ranked by worst to best. I think they're all equally really good, and if I do think one's better than the other, I will keep that in my head, not to offend anyone. Anyway, let's get on with the video. Connor Fox brings the idea to have giant insects that live underground. These bugs can burrow in the ground and pop up and probably spook some players. If Mojang were to add this, I suggest that they add it in some kind of new biome in Minecraft, and once you find this biome, they can kind of be sleeping or something. I don't really know, guys. You have your ideas. You guys come up with these things, but I suggest that they have some kind of home that it lives in, like a bug's nest that it lives in, and can burrow up on the ground and stuff, and dig up dirt. It's kind of like how the Wither does. They could probably use the same technology and the same coding as they did for the Wither, and kind of like a tear, but maybe instead of the Wither just smashing through it, like at least in Bedrock Edition, I believe, instead of the Wither just going through it straight in it, maybe something different, like instead of it just like it has like a cooldown, it can only mine certain times, or it takes longer to break, not straight up, you know. That would just be a little overpowered and a little bit difficult. As long as they balance this out, I think this idea would be a great inclusion into Minecraft, the cavesandcliffs update. Enter suggests that Mojang and Microsoft add in a Redstone Forge. For all the Minecraft dungeon players out there, Redstone Forge is one of the many levels that are in the Minecraft Dungeons universe. I look forward to playing this in the future, but anyway, let's get on in more detail about this idea. Just to get an idea, I'll put up some pictures on screen about what the Minecraft Dungeons Redstone Forge looks like. The Redstone Monstrosity is where the redstone is in the Redstone Forge, which is cool, but anyway, let's move on. The Redstone Forge has obviously redstone everywhere. I expect to see minecarts a lot. I'm guessing this is some kind of new structure. Maybe even like how, you know, how they like I forgot what it is, like, I don't know, like, what is it called, like the Mesa or the Badlands, whatever it's called now, has a lot of gold found in it, but maybe like instead of like just like that, something like similar to that, but a whole dedicated area with a few more details. I'd like to see maybe some tents, like makeshift tents like they did with the pillager outposts, like kind of an abandoned Redstone Forge. Maybe not with cobwebs and stuff. I don't really want that too much. Kind of just hitting into some of that lore in Minecraft that we don't get lots of. I mean, at least lots of explained. Just something with some redstone obviously are hidden around, so redstone blocks on the ground, maybe probably deep underground preferably, and we have some mine carts around, kind of like, again, like the mine shaft. Did I say that already? Like kind of like the mine shaft, but something a little bit different and not abandoned this time, just to have some differences. Another great idea, which I hope would get added in this cavesandcliffs update. Skizzo wants snowy caves added in the cavesandcliffs update. Instead of me expanding on this idea, they gave me a full description that I can read to you right now. Quote, "You can find them in the snowy tundra or ice spikes biome. In these snowy caves, there will be icicles that will fall on you and you will freeze. There is also ice ores that you can mine and get ice shards from them that you can craft ice armor and ice tools. Also, you can wear the ice armor as you slide down and you go into the nether and it melts an armor. If you wear this armor and you walk on water, it freezes just like frostwalk boots. It defeats the whole purpose of frostwalk boots, or whatever. With any type of ice tool, you can hit a mob and it will freeze them." End quote. Another great idea that I really want in the Caves and Cliffs update. I really like the aspect and the thoughts of it. Not everything I'm too fond of. I mean, it does defeat the whole purpose of having Frostwalker boots. It does defeat the whole entire purpose of that. But still, I'd still like to see that in a way. Maybe have it like kind of like the soul speed enchantment. Armor will slowly start to break as you use it, just to get rid of the overpoweredness. And yes, I decided to put Stealth's idea on here. And me tuning into one of his many live streams that he does on the channel all the time, he had the idea to have mushroom caves as one of the new cave biomes in the Caves and Cliffs update. I think these caves biomes should obviously have mushrooms and maybe even glowing mushrooms. I want some bioluminescence in there. You know what that means? By the way, to all people who don't really know, it's just living organisms that produce light, like fireflies or jellyfish, along with regular mushrooms and glowing mushrooms. I also like to see maybe possibly some kind of new mob that's also in there, just expanding on this idea a little bit more. That's just all I think that I would like to see with this. The mushrooms, the glowing mushrooms, the bioluminescent mushrooms, and maybe a new mob that has something to do with mushrooms, like the mushroom, but something different. Before I get into the last thing that I decided to compile this list into, I'm going to ask you guys to subscribe to the channel. I'd like to get 170 subscribers soon. We're almost there, and I really hope that we can get to 200 soon. Make sure you subscribe to my other channel in the description, and also make sure you check out my other videos after you check out this one. I have a new SMP that I've been playing on. It's pretty fun. The next episode, unless I have posted already, has some new people, and I'm glad that I actually got to play with some people. Spoiler alert, they stole something from me. Anyway, let's get into the last idea that I decided to put on this list. Stealth says, and by the way, this name's like upside down. It's weird. Yeah, and by the way, a lot of these ideas came from Stealth's community just because I don't have a big enough community to tell me ideas because no one ever listens. Anyway, this idea was brought in by Stealth, and his idea is to have a Amethyst Beast in the Caves and Cliffs update. If you didn't know what amethyst is, amethyst looks like a crystal found in the amethyst geodes. It is a very beautiful place to look in if you look in the geodes, and the crystals are very beautiful. But imagine having a mob, a hostile mob, a beast, like a iron golem kind of thing, I said golem twice in that sentence, walking around. Similar to the iron golem, it might have some amethyst things all around him, like the amethyst crystals all around his shoulders and arms and things, to give that feel that he belongs in this geode. I really hope we get this mob or any other kind of mob that looks like this, similar to this, not even hostile. I don't really care. I'd like to see this kind of mob in Minecraft hopefully soon. If I had to give it full thoughts on these, I say all these ideas are really great. There are some I prefer more than others, but all the same, I won't say, like at the beginning of the video, I will not say what I like better and what I don't like as much as this idea. That does it for this video. Please subscribe to the channel. I'd like to get to 170 subscribers soon, and I can only do that with your help by hitting the subscribe button. Also, make sure you subscribe to my other channel in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Farewell.